name is Daniel Gray. I am a Canadian student here at Liberty University from Western Canada, Red Deer, Alberta to be exact. I am 26 years old. My major title officially is Bachelor of Music in Worship Leadership.
I'm Dr. Stephen Mueller. I'm the Associate Dean for the Center for Music Education and Performance at the School of Music here at Liberty.
I chose Liberty University in steps. It was after the Lord called me to worship ministry. I began looking at different schools that had training, saw Liberty online, really was intrigued by what the Lord was doing here.
Daniel has been one of my students, in particular one of my voice students, since he arrived here at Liberty University. So I've known him for 4 years now, and I've had him in some other classes as well, but that's our main area of intersection. Besides some choirs, I've had him as a voice student.
I grew up as an only child. That's how I phrase it. My parents had a stillbirth before me, so I have an older sister in heaven, but I grew up as an only child. And so our family was the three of us, my mom, my dad, and me, and we have a lot of special memories together over the years. My mom was born with a condition called neurofibromatosis. It causes tumors to grow in nerve tissue internally or externally in the body. So in the course of 2011-2017, she had 3 spinal surgeries as well as other surgeries. Towards the latter part of that period of time, chronic pain really became a reality in her life. But my dad and I would witness her crying out sometimes because she'd get these spasms that were just too much to bear. And so the 3rd spinal surgery was in 2017. In there was some radiation as well, because one of the pathology reports from the 2nd tumor removal came back as being malignant. And some of the chronic pain that she experienced in the later part of those years was a result of nerve damage, unfortunately, from the radiation in her spine.
I think I became aware of Daniel's mom's health issues probably sometime during our 1st year or our 2nd year of working together. He would share at different times health struggles that his mom would be going through. This last year, they became much more critical, and she began to take a turn for the worse as far as her health goes.
It was December of this last year, 2017. It was towards the end of our semester here, and I was having a phone conversation with both my mom and dad, which we would try to do once a week. And I found out through both of them that my mom was really struggling. Her pain level resulted in her quickly becoming unable to walk. The day before I flew back in January to return to school for the spring semester, she was not doing well at all. Just her condition as a whole, even just the way she was interacting or not interacting with us. And I was faced with the real possibility that that could be the last weeks or months of my mom's life. I remember during those final moments encouraging her to go. When the Lord called her home, to go. Because as her son, serving the same king that she does, when he says that she's completed her mission, I need to release her to go home. The Lord does not heal all the time here, but ultimately he does. And I was telling her to run, to go home when the Lord called her name. I knew that the only place to find comfort is by running to Jesus. He is the only source of comfort.
The same God is with you in the low times as in the high times. And if you'll always remember the comfort of that peace that passes understanding that you experienced in this, those are the promises and those are the experiences that will guide you through every difficulty through the rest of your life.
The song Weight of the World, written by Shelley E. Johnson and Sean Hill, it sums up the gospel, and it sums up my mom's hope that she is alive and worshiping today, face to face with her Savior. And one day I will too. I will join her again in that.
To carry the weight illuminate.